As brutal as all these attacks have been on the people of the South and Bandar Abbas itself, the ramifications for the rest of the country are going to be brutal because 40% of Iran's gasoline is refined in Bandar Abbas, and they already had a 30% shortage because they import about 30% of the oil from out of the country before the war happened. That stopped. Now it's going to be 40% less. So that's going to drive up the cost of goods immensely. Before these recent attacks, they were supposed to get animal feed, grains, oats, barley from the US. That's not happening anymore. The reason they were supposed to get those imported was because the country was running out of those things. So there will be no feed for the animals. They will die. It will drive up the cost of poultry and meat heavily. Unfortunately, these what's happening right now is going to, if prolonged, I fear will lead to mass starvation in the country because they're already starting to face mass malnutrition, especially in kids. But if this military campaign is not swift, I am so scared for the millions in Iran who will basically be starved. They're not going to have access to food, even if they try to get food in. The Americans or the Israelis try to get food in. The IRGC, being as barbaric as they are, will block them, similar to what happened in Gaza. So I just wanted to share that. There's a lot more stuff that comes from Bandar Abbas. It is Iran's biggest ports by a lot, so none of the other ports even come close as far as import export goes. And it's just it's horrific. It's just to give you a little bit of perspective about how us Iranians are. I've never been to Bandar Abbas. Every time I see a single bomb dropped anywhere in the south, my heart breaks. It just aches, and it sucks. So for their sake, I hope this is quick. And yeah, that's all. I just thought I would share that with you guys.
Yeah. This is an important topic, Raham, and I completely agree with you. I think some people cannot deal with, they think there's a contradiction here. A lot of people, Iranians, want the Americans, hoping that the Americans would escalate. And at the same time, their hearts breaks for the suffering of the Iranian people. Especially, there's going to be, as this escalates, there's going to be a lot of shortage, electricity shortage, food prices will go up. It's going to be devastating. Okay, it's going to cause a lot of poverty. It's going to cause a lot of death indirectly, more than even directly, not from the bomb, from the lack of access. There was a video of this father, because of the power outages caused from the war. He had a baby, and he was just had he bought a bucket of water outside, and it was so hot, and it was just keep putting the baby in the bucket of water and just keep coming back, and just putting the, and they were filming there, like, look what you brought us to. Like, so many parents with babies are terrified right now because of the, it's really really hot, especially in southern Iran, and the electricity outages is making it very difficult to find out where to put their babies for them to not to suffer the heat. So there is no contradiction here, because as I'm talking to the Iranian people, they blame the Islamic Republic. It's American bombs, and they blame the Islamic Republic for it. They don't blame the Americans. They don't blame the Israelis. The Islamic Republic brought this war into our land. They are the reason why this is happening, and we understand that. And I think it's important for us not to shy away from how devastating this is, because some people might, because a lot of people who are supporting American military operations, sometimes they might be motivated to hide away how much they affect, how much this is going to affect the conditions on the ground for the Iranian people. And I don't think we should do that. We should highlight it, and we should blame the Islamic Republic. What I say on my Persian channel, which is the audience there always agrees with, is that what did they think is going to happen? Like, what did you expect? You declared, the Islamic Republic declared war on United States and Israel. For 47 years, they kept on saying that one day they're going to completely destroy, annihilate the Americans and Israelis. Did you expect that there would not be a response? The only thing surprising about this is that why wasn't there a response earlier? That's the only. Of course, there will come. Of course, there would have eventually been a response. For 47 years, you have dedicated the entire resources of our country into wiping out Israel and United States off the map. Do you think they were just going to sit back and watch? At some point, there would have been a response to this. And obviously, any form of response would be devastating to the conditions and the people on the ground. But you brought this. You are killing the Iranian. Even if a missile drops on an area where there are some civilians, if it's an American missile, it was the Islamic Republic that killed those people. Every single person that dies, every single civilian that dies in this war was killed by the Islamic Republic, even if it's American bombs, even if it's Israeli bombs. The poverty, all the hardship, anything. There's only one entity to blame here, and that's the Islamic Republic. So just wanted to add that.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you, Armin. We ran out of time.
I
Raheem,
wanna-
that is sorry, what?
I want to. George put it too. I know I have to go, but I do, because George is new here. I just wanted to give him one chance to.
Okay.
Yeah, George.
I'll be very brief. The humane aspect of this is exactly right. And that is the reason we cannot afford to take the time to mount an insurgency. We cannot take the time to train and arm the Iranian civilian population. We just have to march to our objective. And between us and our objective is the IRGC. So they must be removed. No doubt about it. And that is all I have to say about that.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.